All right, more backyard projects today, and today we are going to be setting up these Vigo modular garden beds. I got olive green. I have two of them. We're going to put one on either side of this little walkway that we have here. Our weekends usually begin at the Home Depot so that we can pick up all of the supplies that we might need in order to achieve the vision of creating this beautiful home inside and outside. And in this video, we are going to be focusing on the outside, creating beautiful landscaping and just an oasis for us to enjoy in our little village, our in-town Victorian home. We have a lot to do in this video. We're going to be doing lots of gardening, planting beautiful perennials and annual planters and flower boxes, and just doing some really fun and exciting outdoor projects that I hope will inspire you to also maybe think about decorating the outside of your house along with the inside. I feel like the first impression you can make is what the outside of your house looks like, and I tell you, it is therapy to play with plants, to dig in the dirt. And this auger here that I'm using for the first time is a game changer. If you plant a lot of flowers, you need to have one of these. I will link this down below for you. I just cannot believe how quick this made of the work here. Highly recommend. I'm planting some phlox because I'm trying to focus more on ground cover in a lot of my beds to reduce the amount of mulch and weeding that we have to do. So hopefully that will spread out nicely for us. And now it's time to start planting some of the bigger shrubs like this lilac. We have several lilac trees around our house that have probably been here since our home was first built 100 some years ago. And I wanted to be part of that. So we thought we would get our own lilac bush and plant one also here. And I just love the smell of them. They're absolutely wonderful. I wish that I could capture that all summer long. Let me know down below what your favorite shrub or plant is. As far as the scent goes, lilac is definitely up there for me. And then I always like to put a little bit of plant tone or biotone in my holes for my plants. And I'm using this little serrated knife to break up the roots here, and that will kind of help it root into its new spot a little bit easier. It looked a little root bound to me, so that's something good you can do on a big shrub or a tree. Just kind of rough up those roots and cut them apart, and they'll be able to take up the nutrients and water more easily. But here Cameron and I are trying to figure out how we want to lay out this viburnum shrub, kind of a living privacy wall in a way, just to have some separation between the two properties here. And I just think it'd be pretty to have these shrubs. They're supposed to be absolutely amazing. Let me know if you have any. So pretend like the wheelbarrow is not here, but basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a bed on this side and this side, and then there's gonna be an arch to connect them, and it's gonna kind of lead down into the little bed that we have at the end there that I'm still working on. We're gonna actually work on those some more today, but the cool thing about these beds is that they're modular and you have 9 different configurations that you can do with them. We are going to do the 2-foot by 9 or 8 foot long, I believe. We're going to do the skinnier, longer version for our area here. And one is going to be a flower bed. The other is going to be vegetables and stuff. So I do have a link for you down in the description, so you can go check out Vigo. They just make amazing beds. They're gonna last forever. Really great quality, and I love the look and the design of them. So Cameron's gonna put them up. I'll show you the process of that, and then we're gonna get them filled together. I'll show you how we're gonna do that. I'm not sure if we're gonna get to plant them in this video. We are still kind of under the frost advisory until May 31st. I think today's the 5th, so we still have some time. Unfortunately, I'm like just so ready to get all my flowers and everything in, but I did start some seeds that will be going in there. We're gonna work on having some cut flowers like ranunculus and zinnias. I have some other seeds. Can't remember exactly what all I have, but you will see. So next project is to work on our shade bed, and I'll turn you around and have you see what that's looking like right now. Okay, so this is a bed we kind of worked on last year creating. It gets very overrun by whatever was already in here, so I'm kind of just trying to work with it. So I'm going to add some color back here with these primrose. Yeah, primrose. And it says that these are good for partial sun or shade. And that's exactly what we get back here. So I grabbed these from Home Depot. We're gonna pop those in, and then I kind of want to connect it through here too. And I also got some hostas. This really pretty variegated one. This is just says hosta hybrid. And then I also got some ground cover. I'm trying to incorporate as much ground cover into my beds as I possibly can, so we have to use less mulch, less weeding, etc. And we have some planters to do today also. Okay, so these are the planters that I want to work on today. They're right off of the back door here. And this is what I got to fill in them. So we get quite a bit of sun back here, which is fun. But I got a shrub, a baby gem boxwood, and then around that I'm going to do some yellow wave petunias. My theme this year is kind of yellow and pinks. And then I'm also going to do, what are these? Super Bells Double Let Love Swept. So just have some really pretty variegation in their color. So I think the combination of these around the outside will look really pretty. So let's get these planted up.
Alright, so first thing we had to do is we had to take off all of the plastic from each sheet. And now that we have all of the plastic off, we can go ahead and align the side panels and screw them all together. So on the top 2 rows, they have us using the cap nuts. Doesn't really matter which side you start, you know, flipped upside down, whatever you want to do. Alright, so sliding these on, washer and nut will be on the opposite side, or on the inside. Something like that to start. So I'll do the top 2 rows. And then for the last 4, we'll just do the standard nuts here.
Good job, Cameron, putting together the beds. I hope that his little tutorial there kind of helped you feel more comfortable putting them together if you so choose to get some for yourself. But now it's time to fill them, and we put down a layer of cardboard and then twigs from around the yard. We have plenty of those, and don't be shy with filling it up with logs, twigs, mulch, leaves, whatever you may have. Just that needs to be the filler, and then you put your soil on top. Here Cameron is even using his chainsaw to cut up some more big logs that we had just to take up the space. You just don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on bags of soil. So the nice thing about having these tall beds is that you're not bending over to tend to your plants. And with my state being 6 months pregnant, that was good for me. So we wanted to just get these filled up, and we had all of this soil left over. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot. What's that? Probably like a root or something.
Yeah, all roots, you want those in? Or?
Sure.
Maybe.
It'll be so far down, I don't think it'll matter. All right, so here's my Mother's Day haul. We're working on the front flower bed here, and specifically the window box that we built last year for Mother's Day. And then these urns. So we're gonna get this looking really pretty, all ready for spring and summer. I'm going for yellow and possibly some blue up here this year. So I have a bunch of these yellow begonias, which I think are gonna be good for the shadier box. And I love how these look almost like roses. Let me see specifically what they are called here. Non-stop yellow, tuberous begonia. And then these are dark blue lobelia. So those get kind of leggy and wispy. And then I also have a bunch of these dianthus, I think that's what they're called, or diachondra falls. Those are going to be my trailing feature. And then we also got some gardenias, some standard gardenia shrubs. And I think these are going to be yellow. So I'm really, really excited about these. And these are going to go up here in these urns. The other bed today, and then we're going to get them planted up. All right, today is the day we're planting up the raised Vigo garden beds. We're doing a cut flower bed and a vegetable bed. Look, you can see all the pollinators are just all around this stuff right now, going crazy. And we're also going to do some pots and plant some things up around the beds just to kind of, you know, decorate it a little bit. But we've got lots of different things, dahlias. I have some stuff that I've been growing from seed in the house, like zinnias, ranunculus. We're gonna do just all your standard vegetable plants here, a lot of tomatoes and some herbs, things like that. I'm gonna throw in some marigold to go with the vegetables. We have some more seeds for the vegetables. So I'm excited. Today is the day. We're getting this last bed filled with soil. All taped off.